We are live now.
Okay, that's great.
So, hello everyone. I'm Hitanshi Bhatt, and today we are here on this platform to discuss career options after 12th with Lohith G. Lohith G is a career counselor and coach. Hello, sir.
Hi,
How are you?
Hidanshi. Hi, everyone. I think we have people around the world, or maybe the people whom I know, and I think we have good audience, so we expect more. So thank you so much having me here, Hidanshi, and the entire Career Naksha team. So looking forward to have a very fruitful and great session ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining, first of all.
Pleasure.
So, I guess let's start it. Let's get started. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So, sir, हमारा पहला क्वेश्चन ये है that what are the new trending career options after 12th class?
Okay, so trending questions. Okay, that's a really interesting question, and I think I believe you also vouch for that. Most of the people out there and people who's watching us and hearing us now, even in their if they're already in the proper job, even they also had a question. Okay, what is a emerging career? What career they have to start with? Whether that will create and spark and have a beautiful career ahead or not. So I think the people out there have similar questions, and that's where they stuck, right? So what, as a counselor, I feel it's really it's a like kind of a critical to decide what career option is emerging in the market, right? So what we as a counselor, coach, being coach, what I feel and what we refer is market standard, the survey, and the kind of value that we have based on the review, based on the survey. So before I go ahead and answer your question, Hitanshi, what one thing that I want to bring here and share this information is, so most of you might have heard about the World Economic Forum. So I just wanted to share one of the stats, the information that they have shared. So 133 million new roles may emerge in the near future. How many? 133 million jobs. So in that, while 75 million jobs may be displaced. So there are options for, you can feel that there are options where there are so many career options categories will be listed in the near future. So to answer your question, I would say we know the basic traditional courses that every new people will just follow the tradition. Like they will become, they will just go to medical industry, uh, accountant. They will go and learn accountant if their parents or subordinates or friends they are in same character, the field, or maybe we can say engineering, IT, because they will earn more, that financial thing will come into picture. So apart from that, there are so much categories available, Hitanshi, you don't believe. When we take session, right? So there are still unaware, the people are really not aware about there are more than 100 plus job categories. So
Yeah.
the market is really evolving and emerging. Career options are, maybe I can name a few of them, like liberal arts, will create a great opportunity if they're stepping into liberal arts. And we also have education management, just a little elaborate will education, so people think, okay, just a teaching. No, so they can become a counselor, coach, trainer. So that will
Yeah.
will create a good career opportunity, not only in education level, in school or college level, also they can get into corporate level, right? And apart from that, if you are good at statistics, you can become statistician as well, automation, robotics, right? And AR, VR, and all the stuff, and law, data analyst, and graphic design. So there are plenty of that. So it's basically what we depends on how we want to what you want to become, and based on your interest, personality, and what kind of environment you're looking for, it depends on that. But these are the definitely emerging career that anyone can choose. Hope I have clarified and answered your query. Believe if any audience has any doubts, if they can, also write it in the comment box. Right.
That's very good information.
Thank you.
So our next question is, what do you think, up to what extent does the grade 12 percentage affect the child's career? काफी लोग होते हैं जिनके कम परसेंटेज आते हैं तो काफी ज्यादा पैनिक कर जाते हैं वो लोग उनके पेरेंट्स
Right.
पैनिक कर जाते हैं that our career is finished. So please guide us on that.
Acha, I completely vouch for that. I completely agree. Both लोग parents से रहते हैं कि even when I was in 12th or 11th grade और मेरा अभी जो काउंसलिंग में कर रहा हूँ तो उन लोगों का मेन क्वेश्चन वही रहता है कि अभी मार्क्स अगर कम आया, वैसे तो एवरेज है उन लोगों का स्कोर्स और डिस्ट्रिक्ट 90% अबव है हर एग्जाम में। अगर कम आया तो क्या होगा मेरे बच्चे का, कुछ हो पाएगा, या they have to just look for in some other opportunity. So there is a common question, but what I would how I just want to let you know that career आपका बहुत अच्छा होगा. So yes, it's very important to have or score good mark, right? So that matters a lot based on your interest, what job category that you're choosing in the future. And let's say now if you're moving ahead and changing your job, or maybe in that moment, or maybe if you're looking forward to have a master's degree, or if you want to do some short courses, diploma kind of courses, vocational kind of courses in any of the university, so that time related to that particular field, your 12th scores will be valid. So for example, अगर हम लोग लेते हैं for example आपका साइंस का मार्क्स इंक्लूड होता है 12th का, आपका मैथ्स, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, इफ यू आर चूजिंग एनी कोर्सेज रिलेटेड टू साइंस फील्ड, फॉर एग्जांपल अभी साइकोलॉजी, आपको साइकोलॉजी में आपको कुछ कोर्स करना है, उसमें आपको आगे बढ़ना है, राइट? सो आपका 12th स्कोर आपको कहीं ना कहीं मान्य रखता है. सो यू हैव टू शो दैट. सो इन irrelevant any time, maybe you're thinking to take some competitive exams, बैंक एग्जाम होगा, गवर्नमेंट रिलेटेड इन एग्जाम्स होगा, नॉर्मली उधर आपको क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है कि आपका 12th में कितना मार्क्स था उस पर्टिकुलर related में, ठीक है? So that's a one way of creating that awareness about 12th mark is important. Let's say now second case रहेगा in another hand, what to do with the people who didn't score well. एवरेज आया होगा जिसका एक्सपेक्टेशन था more than 50 आने का, but आया नहीं है. So they no need to worry, they no need to lose hope. So there are plenty of career options that they can still go and build their own great career. ठीक है? आपका इंटरेस्ट लेवल हम लोग को जानना है पहले, क्या इंटरेस्ट है, क्या स्ट्रेंथ है आपका, किस पे आपका पोटेंशियल है. So based on that, they can create their career even if they scored very less in your 12th standard, 12th grade पे. Like for example, just to know, I'm happy to share a couple of fields that they can really look for if your scores are less in 12th. जैसे कि आपका पोटेंशियल अच्छा है, you can visualize more, you are good at art, maybe you can become animator. आपका डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में आपका इंटरेस्ट है, you can become digital marketer. You can work in different organizations, startups to promote their business. आप डिजिटल क्रिएटर बन सकते हैं, right, to promote other business while making small videos and edit, graphic designs, air hostess, cabin crew, staff. You can also get into teaching field as well, right? Agriculture and scientific research में भी आपको काम आ सकता है, based on your interest. There are plenty of job sections, job categories available under agriculture and scientific. So there's a one thing, Hitanshi, where people when I said his agriculture, okay, they don't want to become a health agriculture, they wanted to work there. So लोग ज्यादा लोगों को अवेयरनेस नहीं है एग्रीकल्चर पे क्या सेक्शन आता है क्या काम मिल सकता है. Maybe we can think about having a different talk show on particularly each category agriculture scientific research में क्या क्या job section है. There are plenty of job sections areas that people can step in. So performing arts में भी बहुत सारे option है. So performing arts is not just a theatering or you just doing act and all the stuff. There are sub options where people can see themselves and they can really build the career, right? So the one thing that I just want to, before move to the next question, just want to share the people out there who scored less, or the people, if your friends or anyone from your family who scored less, they just lost hope. Just tell them that no need to lose hope. Be sure you can definitely achieve a lot and stand equally. Just it's just a matter of time and to see what desire you want to achieve, right? Yeah, thank you.
So there is no need to worry if अगर आपका
Yes,
बच्चा
no need
काम
to.
आता है या आपके expectations fulfill नहीं कर रहा है, there is no need to worry, right?
Yes, no need to worry at all. And just accept, yes, होगा आपका कम मिला है, but आप उसके अलावा बहुत सारा कुछ काम कर सकते हैं. So to add on that extra, to move to extra level, essentially आप शॉर्ट कोर्सेस ले सकते हैं. जैसे कि आप
Yeah.
रिलेवेंट फील्ड में जाते हो, उसको आप थोड़ा ज्यादा आपको प्रोफाइल में वैल्यू ऐड करने के लिए शॉर्ट कोर्सेस आएगा, डिप्लोमा आएगा 6 महीने का, 6 महीने का या 1 ईयर का शॉर्ट कोर्सेस आएगा जो आप कर सकते हैं ऑफ कोर्स. ठीक है. या
And there is so many valuable certification course available now in the market.
डेफिनेटली. यस, दैट्स वेरी ट्रू.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Vinod. Thank you for joining. So let's jump on our next question. So our next
या
question is, uh, how do we find the best universities to study in particular field, in any field?
Okay, that's really interesting. I love to answer this question. कभी ना कभी मेरे को भी ऐसा डाउट था. बहुत सारा यूनिवर्सिटी है, कॉलेज है, कौन सा कॉलेज लेना है. एंड इवन व्हेन आई काउंसिल आई एनकाउंटर दिस क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम स्टूडेंट साइड और पेरेंट के साइड से. So what I believe, Hitangshi, here is maybe you will be agree with this point. The study materials that college provides to the particular university, create, design the subjects, and course होगा, जो chapters रहेगा, सभी same ही है. If you
Yeah.
take humanities, सभी उसमें common subject same रहेगा. So the
Similar.
people who really want to have that degree and score good mark, that really not matter which university they are in. But what matters here is whether you have a clarity what you want to become post completing that course. That will
Yeah.
lead you to choose the best universities or the colleges. So what you have to do, how this university or college will stand different, right? So how they will stand different, how they will become, and how you have to research. I'll give some tips, right? So maybe this will help you. If you need more clarity, maybe we can connect one-on-one with people who who need more clarity on this. So क्या होता है कि अगर हम लोगों को पता है कौन सा यूनिवर्सिटी क्या करना है, हम लोगों को कौन सा जॉब फील्ड में जाना चाहिए. So there are few universities who tied up with some companies, and they will provide projects, internship program. They'll invite expert or expertise employees, or the people as a guest lecturer, right, for that particular subject. And you need to check for what kind of expertise this particular in-house lecturers has got, and whether the placements, whether how far they can go and help you in terms of placement, whether they'll provide providing real-time experiences based on the
Yeah.
market value, based on the relevant job, emerging jobs. So how they're creating, that makes difference here. So the people who really looking forward to, find a good university is not just a it's a high-fi college university जहाँ campus अच्छा होगा और facility अच्छा है, cafeteria अच्छा है, बहुत free मिलता है और library अच्छा होगा. So that's you can buy books and you can see if you're just looking for the comfort level or the seatings atmosphere. Yes, that
Yeah.
really matters, but you can't choose any university just because of the environment. You need to check how you can learn and what real-time experience that you can gain from that particular college or university, right? You can let me know if I'm wrong. So basically, the students have to check these areas, and very importantly, that I'm sure all the students out there, everyone know they're quite good in digital media. In a sense, पैंडेमिक के बाद सब लोग मोबाइल यूज कर रहे हैं. दे नो हाउ टू ब्राउज. Most of the people, even students, it's really amazing that LinkedIn, they're they logged into LinkedIn, they created their account. So LinkedIn, the people who don't have accounts, I would really encourage them to create an account in LinkedIn, create your profile, and this is something that you can definitely do. So the if you have a shortlisted any university, so go and check that university, follow them, and you will get a list of relevant alumni who done who studied in that particular college or university. So you build a network and see where they are deployed and where they're working, in what kind of organization. So that's how you can create a network and you can build a good relationship. And they might be studying in the same, they might have studied in the same course or a stream. So you can create a job opportunity that by the time you complete your course, you have someone to guide you what is the next option, or they will help you in the placement also. So alumni, check for alumni and connection to the networking. There's a normal, I mean, the best solution that I can give people out there. So you have any observation, or maybe if you have any insight on this, maybe we can add on.
Yeah. So when it comes to university, just don't go with the fancy environment. Do a proper research, take a help from professionals, right?
Right, exactly, exactly, Hitanshi.
Yeah. So our next question is, mm, up to what extent internship is important for the better career opportunity?
Hmm. Okay, internship program. So in generally, right, Hitanshi?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, what I feel, there is no age bar to do an internship program, to join any of the internship program. So I have seen people, even people has got 20 years of industry experience, and they want to learn something new, or they're switching job, right? Even they can do internship program. They can join internship program, right? So until they feel that they are growing in that particular job field, they are feeling safe, and I don't want to switch, and maybe I want to follow the same career field. So till they feel, they no need to look for any other internship program. But before joining any job or the category, if you need more clarity how this job profile would be, the nature of business, what kind of roles and responsibility that I'll be asked to play in that particular organization, how will be the environment, how much I have to spend my time at workplace, how I can gain more information, whether there will be a learning. So normally क्या होता है कि अगर आपको every day you won't get that spark which will motivate you to go to work and feel that happiness, and you love your job what you're doing. So I think people will be going to that mode where they're just going and doing work 9 to 6 job jo bhi hai, and just for a salary purpose, and to save, be safe in the financially strong or something like that. But if you the person really looking for new learning every time, and they can influence people, inspire people around the people around them. So what I feel is internship will be the great opportunity. It will give you a clear picture. Not only that, it will add more value in your profile as well. Like experience letter be value matter karta hai, right? So even if it is a 6 month course, 6 month internship program, or maybe some companies will provide 1 month project, live project where they can be part of. Then maybe there is some virtual internship program which will give a kind of a good insight, and that's runs for a week or so, 7 to 10 days, right? This will be a really virtual program, virtual internship program, that's what it called, and will give a great insight about that particular job profile. Don't when we say internship, don't expect one thing that I just want to guide people out there. Uh, you don't look for return, you're experiencing, right? You're not creating, you're not getting into job category, or you're not starting your career. It's the early stage internship. So if you really want to earn your exact salary that you're expecting, internship will not be the right place for you. So I'm sorry to say that, but internship you're joining to experience and to find out the real time experience, and upskill yourself. What you have learned theoretically, you're practicing in real time. So don't just look for how much I can earn. So you'll earn a lot more than money or the financial or the commercial part, right? So that's something that I really encourage you, and it will be that's a kind of a real experience that will not, it will create a good memory, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think I've answered that question.
Yeah. So if you want something else apart from the theory and book, go with the internship.
Right, exactly, that's true.
Yeah. So our next question is how to improve new skills and explore more during the college days. Because ये
Hmm.
टाइम होता है स्टूडेंट के पास टाइम होता है सब एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए अपनी स्किल्स को इनहेंस करने के लिए तो क्या कर सकते हैं
Wow, that's really good point. Glad that you have asked questions. I thought of adding as a word of wisdom today. Um, okay, so well, what I would say, firstly, it will be a great if you have a clarity. First thing, what job category that you are choosing, and find your skill gaps. Okay, so we have people. ओके, फ्री कोर्स मिल रहा है हितांशी, क्या इसमें जाके हम लोग कोर्स एक्सप्लोर करते हैं? इट फ्री वर्कशॉप है, चलो बैठते हैं, गप्पा मारते हैं, नहीं तो देखते हैं क्या लर्निंग मिलता है। फ्री है ना, चलो चलते हैं, दे विल लर्न एवरीथिंग। इफ वी से फ्री, दैट्स ह्यूमन मेंटालिटी, वी कांट हेल्प, राइट? वी लेट्स एक्सेप्ट, बट आपको उसमें क्या इंफॉर्मेशन मिलता है, उस वो लर्निंग आप कैसे यूज करते हो, दैट मैटर्स। अदरवाइज यू जस्ट वेस्टेड योर टाइम, you could have done other good work, है ना? कि so basically find your skill gap, find what exactly you need, and that will add value when you're applying any job, and create a good impact and impression when you're applying or facing any personal interview in any of the organization, right? So there are some information that I can definitely share. If you're looking for a clarity and want to know what is your skill gap and what you have to learn, based on whatever the skill gap that you have, there are plenty of assessments, like psychometric assessment जो है, हम लोगों को information मिलता है what you're good at based on work style, your personality, your behavior. So you can definitely look for that. Then there are few EI related, emotional intelligence, that we call it as emotional quotient assessment है, MBTI assessment है, personality test is available, 360 degree feedback भी है, so overall आपको how good you are, so what are the skill gaps is very important. So you can take those assessment as well. डिस्क करके एक प्रोफाइल है, so that will give you a clear picture, a mirror about you and your area of improvement that can definitely will work in most of the organization. So it will give an idea whether you have to improve your skill, and based on the work style, how you want to work on your personality environment when you're dealing with new people. And language assessment, so language assessment will really give you a great idea. So communication. So we have verbal, non-verbal communication, business communication. So how good you are. So whether you need to improve, or where are the categories that you can definitely look into. So those things that you can definitely look for. IT skills, Harrison assessment करके एक है, so that will completely depends on the organizational stuff. So there are plenty of assessment which will help you to find your skill gaps. So based on that, I would request people have this assessment done, and we can definitely will help you at Career Naksha, and Hitanshi will definitely add value if you guys have any doubt, so that we can do one-on-one assessment and it can help you. And once you have that, so you can definitely look for new skills and upskillment. So there are university and colleges nowadays, it's a great to know uh, where colleges are taking an initiative to ups in the upskillment. So they arrange some kind of sessions for to in terms of making them to be a corporate ready, relevant soft skills जो भी program रहेगा. So वो भी program initiative लेते हैं. And whenever you get a chance, there are plenty of online tools available like Udemy, Coursera, Simply Learn. You can look for those platforms to if you're looking for or improve new skills, and free masterclass and talk shows, and instructor-led courses, workshops that you can definitely look for. So that's how you can explore different new skills, but have a clarity what exactly you want to improve, what is your area of improvement, or the weak areas, the skills that you really need to improve. So don't just go with okay, that sounds very interesting. Huh, that's right. So that's how maybe we can help you guys in that.
So what's your advice to today's youth?
What my advice to youth? Okay, okay, that's unexpected thing. Uh, my advice to the young generation would be, um, you are the decision maker, dear ones. So you have the complete rights to choose the suitable career that will create that spark in your life, that uh, where you will feel happy every day, and you'll wake up with a bright smile, and you'll definitely would love to go to work even if there is any chance that you want to miss out. And I would request, I'm sure, and I've very good to hear that people are coming up and asking for help, and there are people just will not open up. So I would, for those crowd, I request you to open up, speak out. So don't just take the decision, your career decision, just because of peer pressure. Your parents are pressuring, your relatives, your friends, or your college are pressurizing you to take that course you'll have. So you take a call whether you are really looking forward to build your career in that, or just not because of influenced by someone, right? And understand what you need, and be goal oriented always, respect people around you, and help people, share your wisdom with everyone, build a network, and have faith. So work in a entrepreneurial mindset, that's always I suggest people around me, and work in a collaboration, not a competition. Okay, so competition will not take you any far, dear ones. Sorry to say that, but collaboration will definitely create. So you can't be expert in all the field. You need support, right? And this collaboration will take you, and you can sail together with many people. And one last word that I want to share is have mentor or counselor or coach in every stage of your life. Have one experienced person, do contact so that they can guide you and take you and show you the right path at the right time. So
Yes.
that's a word of wisdom from my side before we end up our session today. Do we have any
Yeah.
questions in the chat box or anything that you want to ask?
No, sir.
Okay, that's a great. So they,
Thank you so
all
much.
the questions I think very relevant, Itanshi. Thank you so much for putting this across. I think the people out there very able, very able to relate this question. I think they have been facing this problem and they couldn't, reach out to us. But I think they might have, got a clarity. So thank you so much for arranging this.
And thank you so much for your guidance and time, sir.
Thank you, pleasure. Thank you so much. Okay, I think I just got the power back. All right. So that's great to know. And thank you once again. And thanks to Nimish and entire Career Naksha team and the people who is watching us. And I'm really grateful. Thank you. Much good.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
colleague.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.